Hey, what's up everyone? This is Zach, and I am here with a movie review for you guys. So, for this review, I'll be reviewing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, which released in 1990, the first live-action movie. And this movie celebrates its 35th anniversary this year, 2025. And I believe that this film did get a theatrical re-release, which unfortunately I didn't get a chance to catch it in theaters, but I did want to talk about this movie for its 35th anniversary since I really do like this movie. It's a classic, it's a great movie for sure. But before we go any further, if anyone would like to send in a paid request, you may do so by sending me a message on social media, preferably Instagram. I will give you my Cash App and we will go from there. Also, PayPal is an option for close friends. And it doesn't have to just be for a movie review. It could be a music review, a countdown list, or a discussion video. Whatever it is you would like to see from me, within reason, of course, just go ahead, feel free to send me a message and let me know what you would like to see. Also, for those who don't know, I do have merch available on poppoptees.com. So if you want Zach D Productions merch, I do have merch available on poppoptees.com for those who are interested. And to anyone that has sent in requests before or bought my merch before, thank you. So TMNT from 1990. Now, either this movie or the second movie, Secret of the Ooze, is my favorite of the live-action TMNT movies. Now, the second film, Secret of the Ooze, is definitely the one that I have the most nostalgia for because that was the one that I do remember watching the most as a kid. I remember, I think my parents might have rented that for me when I was younger, and I do remember watching that. So, yeah, I definitely have more nostalgia for the second film, but I don't know. This film and the second film, they're pretty close for me. They're definitely pretty close. And they're both great movies for sure. And TMNT, I have been a fan of since I was a kid. I remember, again, watching Secret of the Ooze, and I think the 2003 cartoon as well. And I remember I even had some of the action figures of the 2003 TMNT series. And I remember those figures being pretty cool as well. So, yeah, I've always been a fan of TMNT. I would say off and on. And the reason I say that is because I've noticed that as I was growing up, I started moving away from TMNT, and I think one of the main reasons for that is because, like, there just wasn't really a whole lot of interesting things going on with TMNT, and I remember I heard nothing but bad things about the two Michael Bay movies when those came out, and I didn't really get to check those out till much later. But I would say that nowadays I'm definitely more of a fan of TMNT than ever before, even more so than I was a kid. I definitely have more appreciation for this franchise and these characters overall now than I ever did before. And with that one film, Mutant Mayhem, I still haven't seen that. I still really don't have much interest in seeing that, even though I did hear that Jackie Chan does play Splinter, which that's a great casting choice. I mean, Jackie Chan as Splinter, come on now. But I just don't really care to check out the film. I'm not a fan of the animation style or anything like that. But yeah, but TMNT, you know, I do like overall. I'm definitely a big fan. Definitely one of my all-time favorite franchises. But the original live-action film, this is a great movie. This is the one that started the trilogy in the 90s. Again, either this film or the second film is my favorite of the trilogy. But this film here is definitely a great introduction to the trilogy. I really like everything that this movie has going for it. It's not a film that's overly complex, which it doesn't have to be. I do like how simple this movie is, especially when it comes to the story and everything. Of course, you have the four turtles. You have Leonardo, who's basically the leader of the group. You have Donatello, who's basically the brains of the group. He's the smartest one. You have Michelangelo, and of course you have Raphael, who's probably the most aggressive one in the group. So yeah, I think all the turtles, they have good chemistry. in this movie, and I do like the stuff with Splinter, and I like the different things that this film has going for it. You know, it's a very fun movie, but you also got your moments where, you know, it is a little more emotional, especially when the Turtles find out what happens to Master Splinter whenever he gets taken. And I do like the stuff with Shredder in the movie. He's the villain in this. I do like the stuff with him and how he's training this gang and everything. And of course, by the end, he falls into a garbage truck, which is pretty cool. And I do like the stuff with Casey Jones as well. And I think the guy who played Casey Jones does very good in this movie as well. So yeah, this movie definitely has a lot of fun things going for it. A lot of really fun moments. I like the comedy in this movie as well. And I think the woman who played April, Judith, I think her name is, I think she is definitely the best of the live action April actresses. I would say so. But yeah, this movie, it's pretty fun. It's got a lot of cool scenes, a lot of good action, a lot of fun moments, a lot of funny moments too. And I like the suits as well, the turtle suits. And this is how Ninja Turtles movies should be made, with suits instead of CGI, at least when we're talking the live action TMNT films. I think that, you know, you should have the suits for the Ninja Turtles. And I think the designs of the suits in this movie are really cool. I don't have any issues with them whatsoever. And I think this film is just, all in all, really well made. It's a really well made movie. Now, as you can see, I do have the DVD. Now, on DVD, it does look very grainy whenever you actually watch it. I don't know if the Blu-ray is like that too. Now, I think the only way you can get the Blu-ray is to get the whole trilogy. Like, if you buy it on Blu-ray, like, you can only get the whole trilogy, which I don't really have an issue with, because if you buy one of these films, you got to get the whole thing. You got to buy the whole trilogy for sure. But yeah, maybe at some point I'll pick up the Blu-ray. We'll see though. But I know that they recently did announce a 4K, which is pretty cool. I don't know if I'll pick that up, since I'm not really a collector when it comes to 4K. I am curious to know what the film will look like on 4K though. We'll see. But this is a great movie though. It's definitely a great movie. Definitely either this film or, again, Secret of the Ooze is the best of the live action Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movies. But this film is definitely fun. I mean, it's a classic for sure. You can't go wrong. And if you claim to be a fan of TMNT, this movie is definitely an essential to watch. It's a great film. So if I were to give this movie a rating or a score, I'll gladly give this film a solid 9 out of 10. A great movie, definitely worth checking out for sure. So that's my review for the film. Happy 35th anniversary to the first live-action TMNT film from 1990. But let me know what you think of this movie. Do you like this movie? Feel free to let me know what you think of it. So with that said, thank you for watching, take care, and have a good one.